Prince Harry landed in the UK just before King Charles Roman III jetted off to Italy for a historic 4-day state visit, but may not have met up. It is not known if father and son, who have experienced a strained relationship in recent years since Megxit, met in the few hours between their flights. The Duke of Sussex is back in London for an appeal against a high court ruling on whether he is entitled to armed bodyguards paid for by the taxpayer. Harry has been taking legal action against the Home Office over a decision made by the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, RAVIC, in February 2020 over the level of protection he should receive when in the country. The High Court previously heard that his status had changed as a result of no longer being a full-time working member of the royal family. But Harry has argued his children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, cannot feel at home or safe in the UK unless his police protection is fully restored. His legal fight comes as the Charity Commission announced it had launched an investigation into Centivale, the charity he founded, amid a bitter boardroom rift between Harry and chairwoman Dr. Sophie Shandoka. She has accused Prince Harry of harassment and bullying, a claim that is denied. For his part, Harry, who stood down as patron of the charity last week alongside co-founder Prince Siaizo, in support of a group of trustees who have also quit, has accused Mtks Shandoka of telling blatant lies. He said they fully expected the investigation will unveil the truth that collectively forced us to resign. Prince Harry added, "We remain hopeful this will allow for the charity to be put in the right hands immediately, for the sake of the communities we serve." His arrival in the UK capital comes as the King and Queen jetted into Rome before visiting the city of Ravenna, as they used the soft power diplomacy of the monarchy to strengthen Britain's relationship with its ally. A separate state visit to the Holy See, the government of the Roman Catholic Church, in the Vatican, has been cancelled, as Pope Francis is recuperating after leaving hospital following treatment for double pneumonia. With a number of Vatican events removed from the itinerary in Rome, the remaining engagements in the Italian capital have been spread over 2 days, and extra elements added to some engagements. At the weekend, the Pope made a surprise appearance in St. Peter's Square, in the Vatican. He appeared with an oxygen tube under his nose and was using a wheelchair. Charles will become the first British monarch to address both houses of Italy's parliament, the Chamber of Deputies, and the Senate of the Republic. The King will also hold audiences with President Sergio Mattarella and Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, and he and his wife will attend a black-tie state banquet at the Palazzo Quirinale, hosted by the President on the evening of their 20th wedding anniversary. The UK and Italy's defense cooperation will be marked by a joint flypast over Rome by the Italian Air Force's aerobatic team, Frex Tricolori, and the RAF's Red Arrows. In Ravenna, near Bologna, Charles and Camilla will mark the 80th anniversary of the province's liberation from Nazi occupation by Allied forces on April 10, 1945, during a town hall reception. They will celebrate literary culture by visiting Dante's tomb, and the Queen will make a solo trip to the Byron Museum. Charles returned to official public duties after canceling a string of engagements last month when he experienced temporary side effects from cancer treatment on March 27. Buckingham Palace announced that the King had required a short period of observation in hospital earlier that day. Planned engagements in Birmingham the following day, March 28, were cancelled to prioritize his recovery as a precautionary measure. A source described it as a most minor bump in a road that is very much heading in the right direction.